Hello everyone and welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm your host Alex. Today we're looking at a paper titled MedReason Eliciting Factual Medical Reasoning Steps in LLMs via Knowledge Graphs, published April 1st, 2025. This paper introduces a new dataset called MedReason, which is designed to help large language models get better at complex medical reasoning by providing detailed step-by-step thinking paths derived from knowledge graphs. Alright, and speaking of which, this image here shows the actual GitHub repository for the MedReason project. So as the authors mentioned, they've open sourced their work. You can see the code structure, including the scripts for generating the data we just talked about, and also for training the models. Plus, they provide links to download the MedReason dataset itself and the pre-trained models. Okay, so this figure really highlights the impact of using MedReason. On the left, Chart A shows how fine-tuning with MedReason, that's the blue line, consistently improves performance over the base model across several medical benchmarks. And then Chart B on the right compares different models, showing that their MedReason 8B model achieves the highest average accuracy. So, building on those performance results, this figure gives a concrete example of the kind of reasoning MedReason enables. It shows a comparison for a specific medical question. GPT-4o's reasoning, highlighted in red, actually makes a factual error about steroid administration. But the reasoning generated using MedReason is accurate and fact-based. Right, and to understand why MedReason achieves that kind of factual accuracy, this table compares it against other chain-of-thought data sources. See, it's the only one listed that includes quality filtering, is medical-specific, uses factual guidance from the knowledge graph, and has expert checking. The others lack one or more of these crucial elements. Okay, so this figure actually shows us how they build that MedReason dataset with the quality features we just mentioned. You see the pipeline in part A. It starts with a medical question and answer, extracts key medical entities, maps them to a knowledge graph, finds reasoning paths, and uses those paths to generate the detailed step-by-step thinking, finally filtering for quality. Okay, so after building the dataset using that pipeline, this table shows the impact of fine-tuning existing medical reasoning models with MedReason. You can see models like Medical COT 8B and DeepSeek Distill 8B compared before and after fine-tuning. Well, using MedReason consistently boosts their accuracy, often by several percentage points, especially on the challenging clinical datasets. Okay, and this table digs a bit deeper, focusing on instruction-tuned models like Llama 3.1 and Mistral. So it compares their original performance after fine-tuning with another dataset called Watu-Okuti, and then performance with MedReason, which is the with ours column. Well, look at the average scores at the bottom. MedReason gives Llama 3.1 a 5.4% boost, and Mistral an even bigger 8.6% jump. Right, and part of that boost comes from the quality filtering step we talked about earlier in the pipeline. This table isolates that effect for the Llama model, comparing without filtering the WO row to with filtering the W row. The average accuracy goes up from about 0.54 to 0.55, so that filtering clearly adds value. Okay, so that filtering step definitely helps refine the data and improve performance. Overall, MedReason really demonstrates a strong method for creating high-quality, step-by-step medical reasoning data using knowledge graphs. This is crucial work, because eliciting reliable, factual reasoning from large language models, especially in sensitive areas like medicine, is a huge challenge. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for tuning in to the AI Research Roundup. I'm your host, Alex.